What is up, guys? What is up, my Roonies? Welcome back to the channel. So we got COVID. Basically, we got COVID. In Australia, the rules are if you get COVID, you're stay in isolation for a week. So I'm in day three as of when I'm making this video. By the time this video goes out, I'll probably be close to finishing my time. But day 3, staying at home sucks. It did affect me a little bit, so I decided to take the 2 days before this rest, and now deciding to train today. Don't know what that was, but I got a few bits of equipment here, not a whole lot. I want to get a workout in because honestly I'm missing the gym probably more than anything else. Like the gym and work here has just been it hasn't been easy. Actually being here with my girlfriend and my mum, like my sister and her partner, yeah, I don't like being inside that much, so I'm finally getting to work out. I'm super excited about it, so I'm gonna take you guys along, show you guys what I'm doing for the work. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna do like a circuit style. It won't be my usual training, so I don't have all that equipment, but it'll be like basically a lot of circuit style training. So probably a few different exercises to go up in reps each time. I may even add like some sort of a little run out the front or something like that. So take you guys through the workout. Alright, so first up we've got 3 exercises, sets of 10 reps, circuit styles, one straight after the other, rest after you've done all 3. I won't lie, I'm a lot more out of breath than I thought I would be. Like, I didn't think it would hit me that hard afterwards, but it definitely has. So we just got 10 push-ups, 10 goblet squats, and 10 bicep curls for the first circuit. And then once I get into the next one, we'll go through that one. Alright, circuit number, let's straighten this up a bit. Alright, circuit number 2. I'm going to go into some dumbbell overhead press, some overhead extensions, triceps, and 10 sit-ups for our next circuit. Like, this is definitely, and actually realized, yeah, after having COVID, or like I've technically still got it, but it actually does, even this, a simple circuit, like I'm actually getting pretty puffed out. Like even those bicep curls, those sets of 10, by the end of that I'm like, holy shit, it's a little tougher than I thought it would be. So if you do get COVID, be prepared for your basically cardiovascular system to take a massive hit when you come back. Like even though I wasn't super cardiovascular fit, this is taking a massive toll on me. Last little circuit, we've got dumbbell floor presses, dumbbell rows, and V-sits. So 12 reps, 10 reps, 8 reps. So 12 sets, 12 reps of the floor press, 10 reps of the rows, and 8 reps of the V-sits. So last circuit, let's get after it. If you guys want the most fire rap music, if you're into rap music, you can go check out my playlist. So on my Spotify, so it's public, so go check Jai Rooney, free fire emojis. Fire, absolute bangers on this one. I want this part of the video to be a little bit more, not necessarily informative, but this part of the video now is going to be me talking a little bit more about being in isolation, now out of it. So the last part of the video of me training at home, obviously in my garage, I was still at home. I was still in isolation, but today is, so that video would have been, I think, a Thursday or a Friday. Today is now, oh my gosh, I'm losing it. Today is now Wednesday, and we are out of isolation. We're back at work, had my first workout since coming back, my first proper workout at the gym since coming back. And so, my experience with COVID-19. So, the first day, the day I tested positive last Wednesday, that afternoon I was aching, runny nose, headache, all of it. Like, just didn't want to do much. I slept most of that afternoon, didn't do too much. By the next day, a lot of the aches and pains had gone. All I really had left was just basically a slightly worse flu, I would say. So I had a bit of a headache the next day, still a running nose. I had a block, like one side of my nose was blocked, and still had a sore throat. The sore throat probably lasted most of it. The runny nose and the headache lasted probably a few days, but there wasn't like anything too ridiculous. Like, it wasn't like where I couldn't function. I still did normal things at home within reason, because obviously you can't do as much at home. But I still did most normal things, and well, that's just how it was. It's unfortunate. Everyone is also different, so this means just because this is how it affects me doesn't mean this is how it'll affect you. It could easily affect you differently, so don't take this as like, this is what's going to happen to you. Like, this is just what happened to me. That's my experience with it. Coming back to the gym today actually was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. From what everyone has told me, especially people, my PTs and stuff at the gym who come back, they said their heart rate's so much higher, it's taking so much more effort to do what they used to. I came back today doing like, I would say I'm probably a little bit more fatigued than I usually would be, but on my program that I had last week, or had scheduled to do last week, was an RP of 9, so about my training intensity was about a 9 out of 10. Did that today quite fine, up in most weights. I did leg workout today, up in most weights for most of my exercises today. So actually it was not as bad as I thought it'd be. I was expecting to go in there today and not even be able to lift the same amount, but I lifted more than I did the week beforehand. So honestly, it wasn't that bad. The only thing that's like is obviously isolating at home for a week. It's not the funnest thing ever, but like, it could be worse. Like, you gotta think of the things, this is a bit more motivational now. You gotta think of the things that you can do. So when going into isolation, I was trying to be positive and think of the things that I can do and not worry about the things I cannot do. So focus on, I can get more stretching this week, I can sleep more, I can read more, I have time to cook nice foods. My partner was stuck in isolation with me. I have more time to be with my partner. I have more time to actually take some time for myself and relax. Even though I have to do it at home, which sucks, I would love to have a week going somewhere, traveling, whatnot, but can't help it. But focus on the things that you still can do at home. If you have weights and equipment at home, focus on that. Focus on at-home training. Focus on body weight exercises. Focus on your stretching and recovery. Take more IF baths. Do more recovery stuff at home. Stuff that you couldn't usually do as much of when you aren't in isolation. Obviously, those 7 days where you're stuck at home, you don't work, unless you work from home, that's a different story. But if you don't work, focus more on the things that you usually don't get enough of. That is probably my biggest thing that you should do if you go into isolation. That was my mindset trying to go into it, because I didn't want to be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, can't do that, because then that would have got me nowhere. I would have been just a sad sack that week. So focus on the things you can do and focus on those in your 7 days of isolation. Obviously, this is different for people. So if you're watching this and you're not from Australia, then these rules do not apply to you. I'm not actually sure what the rules are in other countries, but our rule is if you get COVID, you isolate for 7 days, and after the 7 days you can come out. So yeah, today, first day out, went to the gym, smashed it out. So you know what, I think I'm gonna be fine. Obviously, COVID just affects everyone differently. From what it seems like, everyone's been affected differently. People have not recovered properly in a way for like ages. I was talking to someone, one of my PTs this morning, so it took him like probably 3-4 weeks for him to get back up to the weight he was, doing it comfortably again. So like, obviously maybe I'm younger, I would say I'm decently fit and pretty healthy, but obviously maybe it's different from person to person. And if it helps, I've had 2 vaccines, I haven't had third. I've had 2, if that matters to anyone, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You can't help it. You can't help if you get it. You can't help that you have to isolate, and you can't help what it's going to affect you, which would be like, as in, everyone could be different. Your symptoms could be worse. They could be like less to nothing. So I hope if you do catch it, that it's not too bad and your week of isolation isn't too bad. Just remember, focus on the things that you can do. So
I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Sorry if I was talking too fast. I just realized I was probably talking heaps fast then. I'll wrap up the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. Please, yeah, leave a thumbs up. Comment on my videos. What do you guys want to see next? My next video will be coming out either late this weekend or early next week. I've got my next video planned and ready. I cannot wait. I'm going to be training with some friends of mine, training some young'uns, teaching them the ways in the gym. So that's what the next video is going to be about. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions or want to know anything, let me know. And don't forget, I have workouts programs down at my website below, and my online coaching if you are interested. Don't forget to check out the Instagram and the TikTok below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.